Hot Beat! There's one thing I've always wanted to do someday. I'd put on a pair of dark sunglasses, roll a bag up to the counter at the airport, and say, coolly, it doesn't matter where, get me on the next flight out of here. Now, we've already come halfway through 2014, and if you're feeling burnt out, you're not the only one. I wonder, will we ever be able to just leave spontaneously on a trip? Not thinking about money or work or family. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Saturday, June 14th was 무식해 by Crazino. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zell. Around this time every year, we start to feel like we need to take a break. We think about where we wanted to go, what we wanted to do, but we usually can't because we can't afford it, or we can't get time off work. Well, if you can't leave, then I guess next thing is to just enjoy yourself as much as you can at home. For the next 2 hours, let's pretend that, we're on a trip with Hot Beat. Yes, here's how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune in to us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. On weekends, you can also listen in from Radio Korea in Los Angeles, USA. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Today on Once Upon a Time, we're going to take a trip into the past. Then on part 2, we'll be talking about the particular theme on Tell Me Something. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs. 보고 싶은 얼굴, The Face That I Miss by Yuji, and Lonely Night by 박완규. Welcome abroad, the time machine of Once Upon a Time. Starting this week, we'll be turning back time once a week. Bon voyage! On this segment, we take a trip down memory lane like our grandmothers do when they tell us stories of the good old days. Today, we're going back to the June 2007. What were the biggest headlines of June 2007? Number 1, it's Transformers opens in the theaters. The Transformers movie, which took an animation series about transforming cars and made it into a blockbuster film, opened in June 2007, and it brought in 7.4 million viewers at the time. 7 years later, June 2014, we'll be seeing the release of a 4th Transformers movie, Transformers Age of Extinction. Time just flies, doesn't it? While Transformers was hitting the big in the theaters, War of Money was the talk of the town in the drama circles. The drama is about a ring of loan sharks and appealed to male and female viewers alike. Park Shin-young, who played the lead in the drama, took home countless awards at the end of the year for his performances, and Jang Tae-yu, who directed the drama, would later direct another mega hit, My Love from the Star. User-created videos become popular. Well, around this time in 2007, user-created videos were becoming hugely popular as cell phone cameras began to boost quality similar to handheld camcorders. There were a number of online video stars that were born through user-created videos, and the video trend would later help along the Wonder Girls Tell Me trend. Queen of Cannes, Chun Do-yeon. Chun Do-yeon was crowned the top actress at the Cannes Film Festival for Secret Sunshine, boosting ticket sales for the movie and earning herself the nickname Queen of Cannes. Now, let's listen to a song that will take us back to June 2007. 하늘 위로 Above the Sky by Lexi, featured by Kim Ji-eun, and Love 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 by Epic High. 하늘 위로 Above the Sky by Lexi, featured by Kim Ji-eun, Love 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 by Epic High. We're continuing on Once Upon a Time. Now let's take a look at the major entertainment news of the time. Celebrity weddings. Well, 2007 was a year of celebrity weddings. 31 celebrity couples got married in the first half of the year alone, and 80 couples tied a knot throughout the year. In June, we heard wedding bells ringing for the beautiful actress Han Chae-young, who married a handsome businessman. The first installment of the high kick series, Unstoppable High Kick, was also doing very well at the time. The drama boosted the name recognition of rookie Jung Il-woo, and also was one of the earliest acting appearances for 2PM's Chansung. New rookies in town. In June 2006, there were two rookies that turned heads. One was the Kara, who became famous before the girls' generation, and the Wonder Girls, when they were chosen to shoot a commercial just 2 months after their debut. The other was FT Island, who debuted with an average member age of 16.5. Wow. That was June 2007. And we'll be back after listening to some more songs. Break It by Kara and 왼쪽 가슴 Left Heart by K-Will. Break It by Kara and 왼쪽 가슴 Left Heart by K-Will. We're traveling back through time with our Saturday segment, Once Upon a Time. Let's also take a look at the music charts for June 2007. Number 7. Dynamic Duos, Attendance Check. 출첵. Yeah. Woo! After 2 years away from the stage, this was the first album released by Dynamic Duo from their own label. The success of Attendance Check made them solid hip-hop artists eventually brought them the Best Hip Hop Award at the end of the year. Number 6, Sia's Love Greeting, 사랑의 인사. This was the title track of the second album from female vocal group Sia. It sampled from the song Salute d'Amour from Edward Elgar. Number 5, Lee Sung's Ballerino. This was the title song from Lee Sung's fourth album, which rose on the charts as soon as it was released in 2007. The featuring was done by Ali. Because I love the song. Number 4, IV's Sonata of Temptation, 유혹의 Sonata.
Somebody do it! Do it!
This song makes Ivy one of Korea's top female artists, and she was bringing tons of cash every month while this song was hot. Unfortunately, the music video for this song became involved in a plagiarism scandal. Number 3, Yuna's Password 486. This is the debut song from Yuna, who debuted as a singer-songwriter at the age of 19. The lyrics to the song were written by Pisong. Oh, by the way, number 4 song, Ivy's Sonata of Temptation, that's also written by Pisong. And back then, on June 2007, I was a trainee. Yeah, I was a trainee, 연습생이었습니다. And I saw, Ivy came to our dance practice room, and I saw her for the first time, and wow, yeah, she was so beautiful. Number 2, Yangpa. Yangpa's Love What It Is. This is a title track from the 5th album by Yangpa, who debuted as a high school student but later became a master of ballads. It was her first new song in 6 years. Now we'll find out the top song of June 2007 after a song. Actually, 2 songs. 사랑의 인사, Love Greeting by Sia, and 유혹의 Sonata, Sonata of Temptation by Ivy. Alright, now that was a 사랑의 인사, Love Greeting by Sia, and 유혹의 Sonata, Sonata of Temptation by Ivy. You're listening to Once Upon a Time. Now, what was the top song of June 2007? It was 천상지, The Graces, One More Time. This was the title track of The Graces, the first full-length album. One of The Graces members, Stephanie, is currently the DJ of Sound K at Arirang Radio. The group gained many fans for their powerful dancing and strong vocals, and they enjoyed their golden age right after their debut. The time machine of Once Upon a Time is returning to the present. Join me next week again. Now here is a song for you. 비밀번호 486, password 486 by Yuna. You just heard 비밀번호 486, password 486 by Yuna. Alright, here's two more songs for you. Irony by Wonder Girls and Talk 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 by Iori. It's time to wrap up part 1 of Heartbeat, but I'll be back in second half. Here is our last song, Chooch, Attendance Check by Dynamic Duo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Heartbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Heartbeat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Heartbeat. That was Pacific by Glenn Check. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Heartbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island. And these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. You can also listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, here are some more music for you. Hawaiian Couple by Humming Up in Stereo, featured by Brown Bunny and Ashley. And 울지 않는 새, Bird No Singing by Haim. On this segment, we get to talk about anything you want with one theme each week. It's Tell Me Something. This week, our topic is stress relief tips. The hot weather is probably making your stress worse, so, and I know a lot of you listen to Heartbeat while you're working late or starting. So today I'd like to share some of your stress relief tips for you. But before that, we'll be back after some music. 심장이 뛴다, Heart by 100%, 100%, and Why Goodbye by 대공남아. You just heard 심장이 뛴다, Heart by 100%, 100%, and Why Goodbye by 대공남아. You're listening to Tell Me Something. Let's read some of your messages. 이고은 from Korea. Whenever I get stressed out, I cook. I bake endless amount of cookies or make abnormal amounts of tarts. In the summer, I stand in front of the stove cooking sweet and sour pork without the AC on. I feel like sweating it all out helps to release my stress. I'm not amazing at cooking, but it helps me to cool my stress. When I'm stressed, I lose my appetite, so I cook all this food, but I never eat it. Manami from Japan. Kevin, hello. How I get rid of my stress is drinking my favorite sparkling wine and talking with my friends. Nice. I even make a sparkling wine gathering. Oh. Do you want to join, Kevin? Oh, may I? Kevin, I always love you from Manami, sorry. Alejandra from Mexico. Hi, Kevin. Recently I had a lot of stress and felt under pressure because my final exams and school projects. The way that I relieve stress was running in the afternoon. And when I'm really stressed and angry, I watch a drama or take a bath. Fortunately, I finished high school last week and my graduation is in 2 weeks. Yay! Wish me luck. Alejandra, congratulations. We'll be continuing after some music. 여자이니까, Because I'm Your Girl by One Piece. 별일 없니, What's New by Gabi and Jay. 여자이니까 Because I'm Your Girl by One Piece and 별일 없니 What's New by Gavi and Jay. On today's Tell Me Something, we're talking about how you relieve stress. Now, let's take a look at some more of your messages. Yu-Kyung from Korea. The way I get rid of my stress is to blast your songs into my earphones and clean the house. The music is really loud, so I have to do it when I'm home alone. It's great, a 5-star method. On hot days like this, I'd clean, take a nice shower, turn on AC on, have a cold glass of iced coffee, lay it on a couch, and relax. That sounds nice. It's the best feeling ever. The house is clean and my stress is gone. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. How do you get rid of your stress? Junghwa from Korea. I feel like I'm the type of person who never gets stressed. I try my best at everything I do, but when I'm not at something, I type to quickly give up and not think twice about it. But when I do get stressed, I watch movie by myself, go to 노래방, the singing room by myself, or take a walk by myself. I pretty much like to have alone time when I'm stressed. My job consists of interacting with a lot of people, so I think having some me time is very important. Smart Ria from Singapore. What I do to distress myself? First of all, listening to ballad music. I used to listen to rock music, but that doesn't help to distress my stresses. Second, tune into Heartbeat and listen to special guy voice. Me. 3, eating ice cream as long as it's not coffee. So it has to be cold. Number 4, chit chat with my friends. Number 5, play badminton with my dad over the weekends. Well, that's a healthy relieving stress methods. All the things above help me to distress over my final year project. Park Soo-jung from Korea. I'm not the type to stress out that much. When I do get annoyed, I think to myself, I'm going to get wrinkles on my face on this way. And I quickly turn my mind to something else. At times when I can't easily get rid of my stress, I go to 노래방, the singing room, alone. If I go by myself, I don't have to cater to anyone else or care about what songs I sing or that. I dance like crazy. I spend 2 hours singing my lungs out and dancing like no tomorrow. This is how my stress goes away and I sleep like a baby. And of course, I never leave out the classic Mazel Tov when singing. My song requests are Zea's Mazel Tov, Crying Nuts' Run the Horse, and Eddie Kim's The Manual. Well. We'll be back after some break. 다음날, The Next Day by Juniel, and 너 사용법, The Manual by Eddie Kim, requested by Park Soo-jung from Korea. 다음날, The Next Day by Juniel, and 너 사용법, The Manual by Eddie Kim, requested by Park Soo-jung from Korea. On Tell Me Something, we talk about set themes every week. Today, we're talking about how you relieve stresses. Now, here are some more messages. Aniun from Korea. Whenever I get stressed, I walk my dog at night. I love walking my dog at night because it's not too hot and there's no one around, so it's quiet. There's also a lesser chance of bumping into anyone I know, so I can wear whatever I want. I also love the night air and I enjoy walking my dog. I'd walking around my neighborhood once, go home and take a shower and lay in my bed. There's no greater feeling. My song request is the song that I always listen to while walking my dog. I use Love of B. Bright from Korea. I saw the topic this time and realized that I'm not one that gets stressed out too much. Actually, I tried very hard not to be stressed too much. I always try to look at the bright side of everything. And if that doesn't work, I just go to sleep. I try to clear my mind of everything. If I drink, a can of beer and go to bed. I think of what bothered me with a calm mind. I think it's the most traditional and universal stress relieving method. Wow. Kim Myung-ju from Korea. I eat really spicy food, watch a sad movie, or think sad thoughts and cry my eyes out. Whenever someone make me mad, I imagine they're right in front of me and I'll write a note with the most hateful things I can possibly think of. If I do this, even coffee tastes sweet to me, and I don't even like coffee, I'd probably enjoy drinking alcohol more. but my frustration gets even worse, so it doesn't seem like the best idea. If there's a way to never get stressed, please let me know. I'd like to request Zaz Strager. Please. Alright, thank you to everyone who sent in your personal stress relief tips. Here is some more of your songs for you. 의뢰연의 Love of B by IU with Park Juan, requested by Aniun from Korea. Esperando by Kain. You've just heard 의뢰연의 Love of B by IU with Park Juan, requested by Aniun from Korea, and Esperando by Kain. It's time to wrap up Tell Me Something, where we talked about how you relieve stresses. Next week, we're going to have Brazil World Cup special and talk about your World Cup memories. Tell me about all your memories surrounding the World Cup, watching the game at school with your friends, watching alone at home, whatever it is. Falling in love with someone who was watching the game at the same place as you, sharing a beer with your friends as you cheered from the bar. Anything goes as long as it's related to the World Cup. Please tell me about all your stories. I'll be waiting. Well, that's all for tonight's Tell Me Something. I'll be back next week with more messages. Our last song for this segment will be Marry You by Super Junior, requested by JJY from Thailand, and You by Chio. It's time to say goodbye to Hot Beat for Saturday, June 14th. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But before that, guys, like I said, never get stressed. Be positive always, and think something good. Okay, not like failing or depressing. Think something happy. Okay, it's all about happy. Living life is all about happy. That's all that matters. So guys, don't get stressed. Don't get stressed, and I'm here for you to share your stress all out here in a hot beat, okay? Alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. 안녕! 안녕!